Yesterday we were 6 weeks and 2 days. Today we're 6 weeks and 3 days. But yesterday we had an ultrasound and we got to see the little baby's heartbeat. Everything went really well. We are measuring 6 and 1, so by baby size, not by sac size. So really good. Heartbeat was 119. I'm very nauseous on and off. I find that a big trigger for me is when I go too far past being hungry. So when I have little bits of hunger, I need to eat something, or I get really sick quickly. The other day I had nausea all day. Today I've had nausea on and off. Yesterday I barely had nausea. So I wouldn't say it's hit or miss because it's almost every single day since about 6 weeks, maybe just right before 6 week mark. I know that's an excellent sign, but it definitely makes me a little cranky. I do have work tonight, and it's one of the first nights that I'm gonna go back to work after having like serious aversions from smells. So pray for me because my entire job consists of awful smells. There was something else I want to tell you. Oh, my hormone levels came back pretty good. So my HCG is 30,000. I want to say 393, something with 3s and 9s. So 30,000 now, which is great. My estrogen we got today was 700 and change, which was really good too. I moved down to 4 patches from 6. We moved us down a notch in the estrogen, and it still has a great level. So I guess next week they'll really reevaluate and see what we're doing with that. The progesterone was 20, so that was also really good. So all my hormones are coming back really good. We're all really excited. I don't feel very well, so that's like another really good sign. But overall, things are trucking along. So we will have another ultrasound on Friday and see how we're doing. And then hopefully we'll graduate and just start going to the regular OB appointments. But as of right now, everything checked out, and baby finally has a little heartbeat. I don't say finally, I mean, it's 6 weeks. We got a little heartbeat, and all good things. All right. So this is my 7-week update. Today we're 7 weeks, 2 days. Yesterday we went for an ultrasound and the baby was measuring right on target, 7 and 1. The baby's heart rate was 145, which was great, from the week before at 119. My progesterone level was 39. My estrogen was 555 and my beta was 59,900 something. I definitely can tell that my beta is increasing because as the days get on, I'm becoming more nauseous every day. This morning when I first woke up, I threw up 3 times. Eating little bits throughout the day helps. If I get anywhere near hungry, I'm nauseous and I can't really I can't handle it, and then I definitely throw up. It's more than just nausea now. I'm definitely vomiting. At work the other night I threw up a handful of times, and people are noticing that I'm throwing up. So yesterday was a really good visit. We will go back in another week and have another ultrasound done, some more blood work and check, because like I said, I'm down to 4 patches of estrogen from 6. So I guess they're trying to figure out where I am, and then eventually they'll wean me off to not be on any of it, because my body should start producing all of the hormones that I need. All things are good. I have a beautiful, I don't know if you can see it, Swell bottle, and it has my name on it. And you know, we're making little adjustments here and there. I'm trying my best to just eat in general. From being so nauseous, I really don't feel well. The doctor said carb heavy, but I'm trying to like have a balanced meal here and there. Otherwise, you know, next week we'll have some more updates and all that good stuff. But I never do this, and my sister told me that this is like what they do in YouTube videos. So if you can like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next week. I don't know when the last time that I really updated was, because we had a couple crazy weeks. So I guess I'll start off at 8 weeks because I'm not really sure. So at 8 weeks and a couple days, we went to the OB and she did a scan. And the scan said that the baby was measuring a little bit behind, which we were 8 weeks and 2 days, and she was getting 7 and 4 and 7 and 6, I think. So not a whole lot, but enough because of our history and some of the things that we went through with the last transfer, you know, put us on high alert. So we went to, that was on a Friday, the following Tuesday we went to the reproductive doctor, and they did a scan and little baby caught up. So we were measuring 9 weeks, and the next day we were considered 9 weeks. So that was really good news for 9 weeks. So we didn't see the OB that week. Then fast forward to the following week, which happened to be actually this week. You have to bear with me. All my days run into each other. No, it was actually a Friday. So this Friday, we went to the doctor, and great news. The baby looks amazing. The heartbeat was amazing, and everything is progressing. And instead of just looking like a little shrimp, the baby actually looks like a baby this week. So we know what the baby is, but I'm trying to be discreet about it, and it's so hard because I just want to call the baby what the baby is. So I hopefully won't slip up and have to like tear out a whole part of a video to protect the secret of what the baby is. So this was a great week. Next week we will see the OB again. I'm weaning off a lot of the medicine now. We have estrogen, progesterone. So I'm weaning off all of that. And because of the history of loss, there has been a need for more monitoring checks to make sure that there's still a heartbeat and all of that good stuff. So I went from the injection down to 1.5 down to 1 the week before. Now I'm on the suppositories, and every third day I'll take one injection of one of the progesterone. So we are getting there. So this next week at 11 weeks, we'll see the OB again for another ultrasound. My blood work's been coming back amazing. This week the beta kind of has hit the max point. So it's 122,000 for the beta. My progesterone, with being off of it for 24 hours when I go in for my labs, is at 27, so that's a good number. And the estrogen was at 1,000 this week on one patch. Now, I remind you, I was on 6 patches, and we were nowhere near that number. So the pregnancy itself is carrying along all my hormones pretty well. The only thing that was a little bit of a flag was my TSH. I do have a previous thyroid disorder that we have monitored along the way, and I actually normally am very borderline hyperactive thyroid, and my TSH went from like 0.4 the last time we checked it, which is seriously borderline, to normal, to 0.016. So my thyroid's acting up a little bit, but other than that, all things are good. So I know this is going to sound seriously insane because we're 10.5 weeks, but I swear I can feel like flip-flops in my belly. And maybe it's just my imagination, but after having 4 pregnancies, I kind of know what it feels like when the baby moves.
So there are days that I'm laying like a little bit on my one side and kind of like leaning towards my belly a little bit, and you can definitely feel like a party in there going on. So everybody is super excited. I think I'm gonna post the picture of the ultrasound, the baby's ultrasound from this week, and I would love to post the video, but we say the gender of baby like 6 times, so I'm gonna leave that out. And maybe one day I'll make a compilation of the videos once the baby's gender is announced to the general public, family and friends, obviously first. So all good things. I'm on my way to work, and my nausea has been hit or miss. It's like some days I have really good days and other days I don't. Today I throw up every day. I say good days. When I say good days, it doesn't mean I don't throw up at all. So today was a decent day. I am going to work. Sometimes the smells at work really set me off in the hospital. So I was prescribed Phenergan, but I find the Phenergan makes me extra sleepy for overnight shifts, and you can't sleep at my job or you'll get fired. So yeah, like really not falling asleep is my goal. And on top of that, it does make my heart race a little bit. My resting heart rate is on the higher side, especially when I'm not working out. But I think 135 was a little bit too high for me. It made me a little nervous. And then my resting heart rate that night when I took it was like 110. Thankfully, I have a job where there are options for me to do more sitting and caring for patients that way. So that night I got lucky and was taking care of somebody one-on-one. So all good things. Again, I'm making this video very long. If you are in the same type of situation, I'd love to know and follow your journey. So have a good one, guys.